all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby, late afternoon edition. Let's go! Yeah. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Woman Wednesday. Hold on a second, man. Hello? Oh, you were listening to the show today. Hold on a second. All right, hold right there for 1 second. Okay. I'm just talking. That's just radio, though. Yes, that's what we do around here. Huh? Man, I was just playing, man. Hold on a second. Hold on, Stewie, 1 second. Yeah, okay, so it was stuff that I was talking about, ladies and all that, but it was just 30 years ago. That's all. It was damn 30 years ago. Why you... Hold on a second. All right, hold on a second, Stewie. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Go ahead. Well, why are your ass listening anyway? You're supposed to be working. Stop it. I mean, we've been married for 40 years. What are you tripping? Hold on a second. All right, Stewie, hold on 1 second. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Huh? Man, I was just playing, man. I was just playing. Don't you have 2 of my babies? Yes, we had 2 children. Don't worry about that. Now go ahead with that, man. Now I'm done with... what? Oh, okay. All right. It's like that? It's like that? Oh, okay. All right. Hold on a second, Stewie. I'll tell you what. We talk about this when we get back home tonight. I don't care about this. I'm doing my work around. Let me do my work around here. Don't you be talking to me like that. Don't you talk to me like that. I wear the pants in this family. You shouldn't be listening anyway. I thought your ass was working. What are you... Shut up. Hold on a second. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. No, that's my baby. That's what I like to. All right. I just had to check you though. I mean, you was talking out of pocket. Everything good? Give me some sugar. That's right. Daddy love you. Daddy love you. All right. Bye, baby. All right, I'm back, Stewies. I apologize for that. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. I had a little business just now. And what were we going to get into? Oh, we're still talking about the top 5 finest women of all times in the Olympics. Okay. Number 5 on my list was Carmelita Jeter. Number 4 on my list was Sonia Richards-Ross. Number 3 was Dominique Dawes. And coming in at number 2 on my list, fine as white wine, Natasha Hastings. And if my wife is listening, this is just radio. This is just radio. So Natasha Hastings, if you haven't seen this young lady, man, she's a number 1 stunner. She comes in at number 2 on my list of top 5 finest women in Olympic history ever. All right. Hey, the Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by what? All right, I'm going to send you the voicemail. The Doug Stewart Show is sponsored by footballsportsapp.com, the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. I repeat, TDSS. And get down with our football party starting in the fall, starting on NFL Sunday, as a matter of fact. Week 1 of NFL football. Yeah. So I wanted to get into, and you've probably seen it if you're like me, you cruise and you peruse around the internet and look up sports stories on ESPN and Fox and all like that. So the Puppet Factory came out with this recent, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, preseason power rankings, okay? I'm going to go from 10 down to 1 and kind of give you my thoughts on these particular teams in the order that they have them in. Number 10 on their list is the Minnesota Vikings. Shouts out to Big Vince Wright and the Minnesota Mafia, man. Yeah. Teddy Bridgewater. A lot of people believe in Teddy Bridgewater, man. 11-5 last year. Bridgewater back with more experience. A lot of people feel like that the Minnesota Vikings still got Adrian Peterson, who's kind of like at the top of his game. Hopefully he doesn't hit that wall this year. So number 10, you got Minnesota. Number 9, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, who were 11-5 last year. The Chiefs lost to the Patriots in the division playoffs last season. But no team currently has a longer regular season win streak than Kansas City, 10 games. At number 8, they have the Denver Broncos, who dropped, I would guess, down to number 8 after winning the Super Bowl last year. No Peyton Manning. You got to find out about the quarterback situation. Right now it's Mark Sanchez, so we'll see how that works out. So they got them at number 8. They've got a dominant defense, so they're definitely going to be in the conversation. Number 7, the Cincinnati Bengals, Marvin Lewis. Quarterback Andy Dalton, doing big things over the last couple of years. Do they take that next step? 12-4 last year. And then at number 6, you've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are the model of consistency. I mean, they're always going to be in the conversation as far as winning Super Bowls. Number 5, the Carolina Panthers, who went to the Super Bowl last year. I think that's kind of low for a team with that strong of a defense, with Cam Newton, the league MVP, coming back. They've got them at number 5. And number 4, the Green Bay Packers, finally healthy. They get Jordy Nelson back from injury last year. Aaron Rodgers, probably the best quarterback pound for pound in the game. You could easily make an argument for Cam Newton, but as far as throwing the football, they've got that guy. And number 3, they've got the Patriots, who I think at some point, time is going to catch up with him. with them and their quarterback, Tom Brady, who's going to miss the first 4 games. They got them at number 3. Number 2, the Arizona Cardinals, who were 13-3 last year. A lot of people felt could win a Super Bowl. And number 1 again for the 4th year in a row is the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. The Legion of Doom defense, very, very solid. I mentioned the Pittsburgh Steelers being the model of consistency forever. Over the last 5 years, the Seahawks have just been solid, man, from top to bottom. Defensively, one of the stronger teams in the league. Russell Wilson been and played in 2 Super Bowls, should have had 2 Super Bowl victories as well. So the Puppet Factory has Seattle as the number 1 rated team coming into the league this year out of 32. The Dallas Cowboys, they've got them at 13. They were 4-12 last year. Dak Prescott may have to play a lot of snaps for the Dallas Cowboys this year because Tony Romo is always beat up. So they've got Dallas rated 13. I think that's kind of high. Like, why would you have Dallas that high? I guess maybe because they have the best offensive line in the game, and they're probably going to have like a ball control offense where they give the ball to Ezekiel Elliott a lot. I still think that's kind of high for the Dallas Cowboys. I know there's a lot of Cowboys fans listening to the show right now. I'm sorry. Why would you say Dallas is the 13th rated team out of 32 teams? I'm sorry. It's going to be another long year for the Cowboys. The Cleveland Browns, they have them as the 31st worst team in football. Sweet baby Jesus, please help RG3 and Hugh Jackson. They've got them ranked number 31, and they've got the Atlanta Falcons at 19. That's a little bit, 16 is 32 teams, so halfway would be 16. They've got them slightly below average. 8-8 last year. 8-8 last year, a horrible year the year before. Matt Ryan looks like he's losing a step. But they've got a couple of things to kind of hold their hat on. Devontae Freeman at the running back position. Julio Jones, the best wide receiver in football. What are your thoughts, just off the top of your head? Like, which one of these do you disagree with, these rankings? And it doesn't matter. This is what we do in sports talk. We talk about, preseason polls and all of that type stuff because we're sports fans. But what are your thoughts going into the season about ESPN's preseason football rankings for all 32 teams in the NFL? Falcons fans, you believe better than 8-8 this year? The season started off incredibly great, and then they finished up 8-8. What are your thoughts about them as well? We'll get into that today on the Doug Stewart Show in the remaining part of the show. All right? When we get back from the break, entertainment news. I like this late afternoon thing. The good thing about doing the show late afternoon and outside of our normal schedule is that for whatever reason, some people can't listen in the morning, and they can in the afternoon. So usually whenever we do these shows at the late afternoon time slot, you get new listeners, man. So that's a good thing. Take lemons and make lemonade. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, so back in 3 minutes, we'll talk some entertainment news. Don't go away.
The number 1 cheap rocket jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Mandela Microwave. Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it way too soon.
X-Go, give it to you. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure.